Hello guys, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video we are going to solve a question under the range and composition of functions. Okay, so the question says f of x is equal to x plus 2 divided by x minus 1, where x is an element of R and x is not equal to 1. So that is the domain. So A says define f inverse in a similar manner, B says find the range of f, and C says find and simplify f of f. Okay, so let's start with the A part. The A part says we should define f inverse in a similar manner. So f of x was defined as, they gave us f of x, and after we were given the domain. So they are just trying to tell us that we should find f inverse of x and we should also find its domain, and we should write down the domain in the form shown in the question. Okay, so first we have to find f inverse of x. So to find f inverse of x, you need to let y be equal to f of x, and from there we are to solve for x in terms of y. Okay, so we are going to have y equal to x plus 2 on x minus 1. So here, let's cross multiply. So we are going to have y into x minus 1 equal to x plus 2. Okay, so we are going to open this bracket. We are going to simplify it. So we are going to have yx minus y equal to x plus 2. So here, since we are solving for x, we are going to bring like terms together. So all the terms which have x, we are going to send it to one side of the equation of the equal to sign, and the terms which do not have x, we are going to send it to the other side of the equation. So we are going to have, we will send this way and send this way. So we are going to have yx minus x equal to 2 plus y. Okay, so since we are solving for x, we cannot leave it like this. So we are going to factor out x. If we factor out x, we are going to be left with y minus 1, which is equal to 2 plus y. Okay, so from here we are going to divide both sides by y minus 1. So these two will cancel and we will be left with x equal to 2 plus y divided by y minus 1. Okay, so we have solved for x. So from there we can just conclude. We can conclude that our f inverse of x is equal to, okay, so since we have solved for x, now we are going to replace x. We will replace x with all the y's in this equation, in this function. So we will have 2 plus x divided by x minus 1. Okay, so that is our f inverse of x. So we have found f inverse of x. Now let us find its domain. So the domain of f inverse of x is simply x an element of R and x is not equal to 1. So how I got this, you simply take the denominator and equate it to 0 and we solve for x. So it will simply be x equal to 1. So that is why I have 1 there. So A says define f inverse of x in a similar manner. In a similar manner as the question was given. So we are going to have f inverse of x equal to 2 plus x divided by x minus 1, and then we are going to see x an element of R where x is not equal to 1. So this is what we have for our A part. So the B part says find the range of f. So B says we should find the range of f. Okay, to find the range of f of x, the range of f is the same as the domain of f inverse of x. So these two are the same. They are the same. So A part said we had to define f inverse of x in a similar manner. So we had already solved f inverse of x and we had already looked for the domain. So our range of f will simply be r into 1. So that is our range. So it is just from above. From above, we already had a domain of f inverse of x. So we'll just simply write from above because we already solved it above. Okay, so that's all for the B part. And C part says find and simplify f of x. Okay, so we have to find f of x. So to break this down, we are simply going to have f into f of x. Okay, so firstly, our f of x was x plus 2 on x minus 1. Okay, so to find this composition, from there we are going to have f into x plus 2 on x minus 1. So we are going to substitute this with x in the f of x function. Okay, so this is how we do it. So we are going to have x plus 2 divided by x minus 1 plus 2, all that divided by x plus 2 divided by x minus 1 minus 1. Okay, so this is what we are going to have. So we are going to simplify it now. So I'm going to take the numerator, I'm going to solve it, I'm going to simplify it first, and then I'll take the denominator and simplify it in order to make things easier. So let's take the numerator. So the numerator is x plus 2 divided by x minus 1 plus 2. Okay, so here we can look for the LCM. So we have x minus 1. So this is x plus 2 plus 2 into x minus 1. Okay, let's simplify. Let's open all our brackets. So that is x plus 2 plus, we open that bracket, that is 2x minus 2 divided by x minus 1. So here there are like terms. So let's bring the like terms together and solve. So these two will cancel and we have x plus 2x. So that is 3x divided by x minus 1. So let me just do this. So let me show you guys. That is x plus 2x. I just brought this one this way. It's the same thing. And then this 2 plus 2 minus 2. So these two, we had 0. And these two, we had 3x. So that is how I had that there. So that's all for that. Let me take the denominator. So let me also simplify the denominator. So in the denominator, we have x plus 2 divided by x minus 1 minus 1. So here again, we can look for the LCM. That is x minus 1. And we have x plus 2 minus 1 into x minus 1. Okay, so let's open all our brackets. So we have x plus 2. So let's do this. That is minus x. and then minus 1 times minus 1, that is plus 1, divided by x minus 1. Okay, so here 2 plus 1, 2 and 1 are like terms, so we have 2 plus 1, and then x and minus x are like terms, so x minus x, and then plus 2 plus 1. So this gives us 0 and this gives us 3. So we are going to have 3 divided by x minus 1. Okay, so we have simplified our numerator, we have simplified our denominator. Now let's put it back in our original equation. So this is the numerator, that is 3x divided by x minus 1, all that divided by 3 divided by x minus 1. Okay, so now let's also simplify this. So this is the same as 3x on x minus 1 divided by 3 on x minus 1. Again, we have 3x on x minus 1. Now we change this divided sign into a multiplication sign, and we are going to reverse this. So we have x minus 1 divided by 3. Okay, so these two will cancel and they are the same, that is x minus 1 and x minus 1, so they will cancel each other and we will be left with 3x divided by 3. But here we can see that 3 can cancel, so finally we are left with x. So we are going to conclude that our f of x is simply equal to x. Okay, so that is all for the question. That's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.